Hi, and welcome everyone to the Preloved Chica show. My name is Elene Marsden, and I've got a special guest with me here today. I've got Libby Ainslie, who's a style coach, and we're going to be talking about colour and what suits you. And I'm so excited about this show because this is going to save you money in the long run, isn't it?
Absolutely. Well, of course it is. Hello, Elaine.
Hello there, and it's so great that you could come along today and actually sit next to me with all the colours that we're going to experiment with so that you'll be able to see the difference. It really is that obvious, isn't it? But before we get into all the practical session, tell me how you got into style coaching, what it's all about.
So, well, my mission
Yes.
is to make people feel as fabulous as they can do every day so that they can dress with ease, so that they go to their wardrobe, they've always got clothes to wear, everything matches, so you never again have to stand in front of your wardrobe that is crammed full of clothes, but yet you've got nothing to wear.
That happens to me regularly.
I think it happens to the best of us at times, which is why you need to have your wardrobe regularly decluttered.
Yes.
So, I'm a personal stylist and I work with people to help them to feel fabulous. And generally that starts with appearance.
And you look beautiful today, I have to say.
Thank
those
you.
colours that you've got on.
And so do you. You've picked very good colours for you. We can have a talk about that.
I know we're going to talk about that, but I have to say I was so worried about what to wear today. I thought, I've got somebody who's a specialist in colour. What am I going to wear? But more on that later.
Thank you. So I would analyse somebody's colours for them.
Right.
Analyse their body shape.
Right.
So that they know which style of clothes suits them best. I do all elements of makeup and personal grooming. I do life coaching along the way. And then we get to the stage where we're ready to declutter the wardrobe, which is a fairly lengthy session. It takes at least 4 hours.
I can imagine I might need a bit more time with my wardrobe at the minute.
But by the time we get to the wardrobe decluttering,
yes,
you've learnt all the rules about yourself. You've learnt which colours suit you and which styles and shapes suit you. So by the time you get to the wardrobe declutter, actually, you know fairly well which clothes need to go.
Yes.
And then I help people to redesign their wardrobes, and then I take them personal shopping.
Wow. I think I want you to come and live with me. I could definitely do with you.
Come over for a week. Yeah, you'll be sorted by the end of a week.
So that's really interesting. So this mission to help people feel really good about themselves. Fantastic.
It is. I love my work. I like the transformation.
Yes.
Yeah, and I do see lots of transformation, incredible transformation. But the client has to put the work in for themselves, and it's an investment in themselves. So yeah, I absolutely love it. I love what I do.
Well, there we are. Now that is going to bring us nicely onto looking at colour. And the first thing I'm going to ask you, because my wardrobe is chock-a-block full of black things, black clothes.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just, it's easy, I suppose.
Yeah, people think that black is easy and it's safe. And we'll come to talking about the theory behind black in a minute. But the reasons why it's so important for you to understand what colours suit you and to be able to shop confidently for colours is that when we're wearing the right colour, we generally feel much more confident. We look healthier. We feel our eyes shine. Our hair is shining. Our skin looks good. And when I style people, what we want to do is those 3 key areas: the eyes, the skin, and the hair. That all needs to shine because that's where our natural beauty is. If you wear the wrong colours, it actually can make you feel quite grumpy, can affect your tiredness levels. People will often tell you that you look tired.
That's a horrible feeling when people say, "Are you all right? You look really tired."
And you think, well, I feel fine. That can often be because of wearing the wrong colours. Can be very aging. If we're wearing the wrong colour, our bags under our eyes look more prominent. Lines on our face look more prominent. So we want to feel and look feminine and healthy, so that's why it's important to get the right colours. But also, you're absolutely right to say that that you said earlier, you can save yourself a fortune. You will save yourself a fortune because we all have clothes in our wardrobe that we love but for some reason we just don't wear them, and that's generally because the colour doesn't suit us. So when you go shopping, you can eradicate a whole load of the shop because you know that those colours aren't in your scheme.
So it's saving you money, saving you time, rummaging through things that perhaps is not that, because some of the pre-loved shops are colour coordinated, aren't they?
Yes.
And then you would be able to go straight to the right colours for you.
And also, if you once you've had your colours analysed, your wardrobe is then full of all the colours that suit you, and they all match, they all tone in. So actually you can put outfits together far more easily when you've got all the right colours.
Just a quick question. Is your wardrobe like all segmented into colour?
On a good day, yes.
Yeah.
On a good day,
I can imagine it is.
Sometimes during the week it can get a bit hectic and it has to be revisited at the weekends. But I like to keep it orderly because we'll have lack of time, don't we, in the mornings. I don't have to spend ages thinking what I'm going to wear. I'll just say top from there, jeans, trousers, skirt, whatever. So yeah, my wardrobe's fairly organised.
We got sidetracked there on wardrobes instead of colour. Back to that black.
Back to black. Okay, so we're very keen on black. You walk down the high street, everybody's wearing black. People think that black is slimming.
Right.
It's easy, it's safe. People think it looks stylish and classy. Some people can wear black. But black does not generally, even for people that can wear black, certainly for those of us that can't wear black, it does not make our skin, our hair and our eyes glow. So actually it doesn't draw the attention to the beautiful bits of us. So instead of what we want to do is we want to bring all the attention up to our face.
Right.
So people dress themselves from head to toe in black. Actually, sometimes they make themselves look like a big black blob.
Wow. Yeah.
Let's have a look at black on you, Elaine, because you're very fair. You're light. You're in the light category. And black would be too heavy on you. If we look at what black looks like on you. Okay, so that's quite heavy. It's like quite a block colour on you.
Yes.
So if you want to go for that look,
you
need to wear something softer like a charcoal grey.
Right, actually, this is my jumper that I wear during the winter. I love this.
Yeah, that's nice. So that's your version of black, really.
I probably know that this is right for me inherently somehow.
Yeah, you feel nice in that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And I don't know whether the colours are good enough on the camera, but actually when somebody as fair as you and as light as you wears black, that can be quite aging and quite heavy.
Yeah, you're not going to get the shine in your eyes as such.
You don't get the shine in your eyes.
It absorbs all the light, doesn't it?
Yeah, so black, not for you, but you say you've got a lot of black in your wardrobe.
I've got so much black. Would it be better though if it's black on the bottom? I suppose it would, wouldn't it?
If you can keep it away from your face, that's good. But what you can do if your wardrobe is full of black, you have to eradicate it gradually. Not many people can afford just to completely change their wardrobe overnight. But with scarves and pretty necklaces that are more in your colour scheme, you can just break it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And you've got a lovely necklace on here.
That's like charcoal, isn't it?
That's like charcoal, and that's silver, so that's all in your colour scheme. You've got a lovely purple on here.
Yeah, it looks blue on the camera, but it is quite purpley in real life.
And that's really nice on you. The other alternative to black is navy.
Right.
I don't know how this would come out, but that's lovely on you. Just softer than the black. And then once you've had your colours done, because you're not going to have your colours done properly, are you? You will find that all of your wow colours, we identify your wow colours, will tone in with the charcoal grey and the navy really, really nicely.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I mean, when you think about it, the colour palette, there's so many colours out there, and if you restrict yourself to just black all the time, you're losing out on the wow. I like the wow colours.
The wow colours.
Wow.
Yeah. It's wearing colour with confidence, isn't it? It's about being confident enough to wear colour, but unless you know what your wow colours are, then you're not going to feel so confident.
And is it something to do? Tell me about the seasons, because I know it's to do with the 4 seasons and the colours of those seasons. Yeah. Could you give me a little overview of how that works?
Yeah. So on a basic level, you've got your 4 seasons. Summer, autumn, winter, spring, and people fall into either a warm or a cool season. So the warm seasons are autumn and spring, and the cool seasons are summer and winter.
Right.
So generally speaking, the if you imagine an autumn scene, so when the leaves are starting to turn gold and red and the browns, rusty colours, that season is all of your kind of palette if you're an autumn. You fall into a cool category because you're probably going to be summer. I haven't analysed you, but from just looking at you today, I think you're a summer. So those warm colours aren't going to suit you. If I give you an example of brown, so it's not that each season can only wear certain colours. It's about the tone of the colour.
So we're going to look at an autumn brown now.
Right, so we're going to look at a brown that's not going to be so good on you because this is a warm brown. And like I say, you're cool. So that's a warm brown. Now, that's probably not a colour that you would choose anyway, is it?
No.
And it's certainly not doing very much for you.
I've not got anything in my wardrobe.
No. Well, I'm pleased about that. So we won't have to declutter anything that's in a warm brown. But a brown that would suit you would be a rose brown. So a rose brown has got a pink undertone to it. Yeah. Whereas the warm one's got an orange undertone to it.
Yeah. Now this is quite interesting. This has got like a reddy tinge in it.
Yeah, like a pinky undertone.
Yeah.
That's what we call a rose brown. So that would be your brown.
I like this is my scarf. I like.
Do you feel good in that?
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, we do.
Interesting. So we've hopefully you've got a little bit of sense about what suits us.
We do tend to surround ourselves with the colours that suit us actually, and quite often you see that people decorate their homes in their palettes. And it because we feel good when we're surrounded by our colours.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So black,
definitely
not. You don't have to get rid of all of it, but what I would say is that if you know that black is not your colour, don't buy any more black. Replace your black with charcoal brown and
is
navy.
It as well, when you get older, you should be staying clear of black. More so, for an older
your
person.
colours can change. You wouldn't swap from being cool to warm.
Okay.
But sometimes you might change from autumn to spring. So I would say to anybody that had their colours done years and years and years ago, so 20 years ago, it might be worth you having them rechecked just to check.
Right.
But black, as you get older, is more difficult to wear. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will, really try and be careful about that, because I've known in the back of my mind that I must, wear less black. And I love colour. My whole house is very full of, is very vibrant.
It's very colourful.
And I feel that I should, wear more colours like that. Myself.
So get yourself into some charity shops,
right?
And
that will be difficult, Libby.
Get yourself in there and have a look at the scarves. Charity shops sell hundreds of scarves,
right?
So reasonably priced.
Yes.
And go for scarves in your colour and just break the black up. That's where to start, and then you can get a bit of confidence with the colour.
I'm going to just mention, you've said about scarves. I'm just going to do a little plug for Arlington's on the 25th of September. We've got a scarf swap.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It's part of the Macmillan coffee morning. So come along, bring a scarf and swap it for another one.
I love that. I love that. I think I need to be there to check that people are swapping for the right colours, don't I?
Absolutely.
The other thing I want to say about having your colours analysed is that it's really important that we've got the right hair colour. Most of us colour our hair. Not many people walking around with their natural hair colour. So it's very easy to get the wrong colour in your hair. And that, obviously, your hair is on your head all of the time.
Yes.
And that can be very aging and very draining and make you look very tired. So if you've got, so for example, your summer, you're a cool, light summer, and you're blonde, you don't want to get a warm blonde on your hair. And hairdressers are devils for putting warmth in hair. So that's important. You need to keep on the ashy side. Right. I have highlights put in my hair, and I usually give my hairdresser full responsibility there. But I'm going to take a look at the swatches, and you would talk a little bit more about that next time I go in. You'd be surprised that hairdressers aren't as savvy on that as they ought to be. And also with blondes, we're both blonde, so that's probably why I've ended up talking about blondes. But this is the most common thing that I see with my clients, is that they're blonde. They're cool, but yet their blonde is warm.
Okay.
And also when you have highlights, highlights go warm. They develop warmth anyway, because bleached hair grabs onto the stuff from the environment, which sends it brassy and warm. So we need to eradicate that and guard against that by using the correct shampoos and stuff. So hair colour is massively important for making us feel fabulous every day.
Lipstick.
And I was just going to say makeup.
Lipstick, makeup.
Yeah, so many people wearing the wrong foundation.
Do you give advice about that as well?
Absolutely, yes.
As part of the whole colour thing, not just the clothes.
It's the hair and the makeup as well. That's really important. Lips, eyes, even down to eyelashes, eyebrows, blusher and bronzers. Lots of people think that everybody can wear a brown bronzer in the summer. Just slapping on the bronzer, but actually there are different shades of bronzer. So for you and me, for example, we wouldn't want to go slapping on a brown bronzer because that would make us look quite dirty. So we would need to go for a pink tone of bronzer.
I think I need to sort my wardrobe and my makeup out.
But once you've got the rules, you've got the rules. You see, only have to learn it once. It's fabulous.
You can just practice on being wonderful people out there, knowing that you're presenting the right way to the world.
Absolutely.
So, you just tell me a little bit about what happens at a colour analysis then. What happens? What do you do when people come to see you?
Well, I obviously study them. I look at the colour of their eyes. I look at the undertones of their skin. And then I put several swatches, like the brown swatch that I put around you just now. I would stand behind you and I would put lots and lots of different swatches up and identify which season you fall into. So once we've identified which season you fall into, we then spend some time seeing what your wow colours are. And that's really, really important. So we identify wow colours and we identify basic colours. So for example, somebody in the summer palette would their basic colours would be like you, charcoal grey, browns, rose brown, navy. So all your kind of perhaps winter coats, bigger garments that you like to wear, jeans if they're darker. Identify that, and then the wow colours that you want to keep up near your face. And then we spend some time seeing how you can mix and match those colours, because people don't think to mix and match colour, really, bold colours. So it's just about gaining that confidence. So you would leave me knowing fully which colour suited you best, with a little swatch, a little book with the swatches in that you can pop into your handbag. Take around with you when you're shopping.
When you go to the Preloved shops. Have them with you at your fingertips.
And save money on not buying the wrong colours. And then after a while you won't need your swatch book, because you will absolutely inherently know which colours suit you.
Well, I think that is great. I've got a clear picture of what to expect, getting my colours done, spending time with you. And for anyone that's watching today, Libby, could you tell us how they could get in touch with you?
So you can find me on Facebook, Libby Ainslie on Facebook. And I would like to say that for anybody who's watching this show, I'm going to do a special deal. So get in touch with me on Facebook, and I'm going to do a discount for everybody that has watched this show.
Fantastic.
On all elements of styling.
Wow, that is a great offer.
Okay.
So there's no excuse.
In the lead up to Christmas.
Oh, wow. So if you want, go onto Facebook, check Libby's page, get in touch with her for that special offer. And thank you ever so much for coming along today.
Absolute pleasure. It's been lovely.
It's been great.
Thank you for having me.
I really enjoyed it. So don't forget, everyone, come back next week and subscribe to our channel. And also add any comments on our YouTube video or any questions for Libby. You'd be happy to answer anything.
More than happy, I'd be delighted to.
Anything that's come up as a result of watching this, get in touch. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Till next time. Bye for now.
Bye.